So y'all know I'm about to wipe the camera. Hold on. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, this is our daily all signs reading. How you feeling? How you doing? Today is June 3rd. Happy birthday to all the Geminis out there. If you're a Gemini watching, have an amazing solar return. Okay. And if you are an OG, welcome back. You already know how we giving it up. I madly appreciate your continued love and support that you show the community. It does not go unnoticed, okay? Whew. Some of you guys could be low key. This video is all signs, what's your reputation? So this may not be, likely isn't how you feel about yourself. This video is about how people perceive you. Okay, what is it that people see in you as your reputation? Okay, this could be people who know you very well. This could be for people who don't know you very well. This could be the people, your colleagues that you work around. This could be your business partner. This could be a client. This could be your housekeeper. This could be your mama. This could be your daddy. This reading is all signs, what's your reputation? So you may not agree with the way that people perceive you and say this is how they see you, but that's not what the reading is for. It's to let you know, okay, what people are saying your reputation is. So without further ado, collective, thank you guys so much. We've been growing the community lately. I see you guys. I appreciate you guys. Please don't be shy on this channel, okay? Utilize the comments section, okay? And also consider sharing this good energy, this reading with a friend, okay? All signs, what is your reputation? Let's get into it. As you find and spend time in this reading and it resonates, hit the like button. If you're new here, welcome on in. We love people who are new and love to catch a good vibe and an accurate reading. Consider hitting the subscribe button so that you can become an OG, okay? Let's get in. What's your reputation? What's my collective's reputation? Okay. Hello, welcome in. What is my collective's reputation? All signs. What is their reputation? What is your reputation? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Tech Ninja. Avish, welcome in. Okay, what is your reputation? Let's get busy. What's your reputation? What is your reputation? What is your villain vibes? So people could feel like they don't know if they can trust you. Maybe like you're an instigator. Your reputation could be that you're an instigator. Your reputation could also be that you only hang around, like you're strategic with the people that you hang around. You only hang around people who are beneficial to you. That could be your reputation, what people are saying. What's your reputation at this time? What's your reputation at this time? That card wants to come out, but it didn't come out. What's your reputation at this time? Falling in love. So your reputation is definitely surrounded in your love life and your personal life. People wish they knew more about your romantic life. People feel like your reputation is you keep things on the hush hush. You only integrate with people who is beneficial to you or people that you know of. Okay, your business stays really airtight. Okay, when you send mail, it has to be addressed to a specific person. So your reputation is you only address specific people. You only, and it's intentional. When a mail is sent out, you are directing the mail to a specific person from a specific person. So that people feel like you're very intentional. You keep a close knitted space. Okay, that's your reputation. Also, some people could say that you only fall in love with people who have status or people who could do things for you. Okay, people feel like there's just something about you and your reputation where it's like they can't really quite put their finger on you yet. Okay, they can't quite put their finger on you yet, collective. There's something that's withheld, something that you withhold that they wish they could read, something about you that's private. Okay, collective, you're really private. Your reputation could be that you are really private. Okay, some of you guys could be a writer. It also says there's never the villain. You're never the villain in your own story, but the trial of chaos always says otherwise. Something about your vibe just doesn't sit right. And you know what it is, collective? It's because people can't really decipher you. for a mail, you know, it's a federal crime to open up somebody else's mail. So collective, your reputation is you only deal with the people who you want to deal with. And the other people who don't get to deal with you, they're curious about you, collective, but they don't have all the information because you're really private. Okay? There's also people who are romantically interested about you. Your reputation is people feel like they don't know how to let you know that they are romantically interested in you. What else is your reputation about, collective? What's your reputation? All signs. What's your reputation? What's your reputation? People don't know what's really going on the insides of you, and that really bothers them. They don't like that you're really private, collective. Scam alert, look. And secret affair. People feel like you are hiding a lot. Your reputation is maybe you're a scammer, you're a fraud, that you take advantage of people, that you blindside people, that you manipulate people. Wow. Wow, collector. Do you see that? People feel like your reputation is maybe seen as you're not somebody that's trustworthy, or don't fall in love with collective, because if you fall in love with collective, you'll be trapped. Some people could be talking about if they fall in love with you, your reputation is they will be trapped. If they fall in love with you, collective, they will be trapped. So also, they talk about the people who you sleep with, who you're romantically involved with. Some people, your reputation could be that you sleep around. Okay, that you're never in a committed relationship, that you fall in love really easily. Some of you guys, your reputation could be that you date people who are fugazi, that you fall in love with the bad boy or the bad girl. Some people could be talking about you falling in love with the bad boy. Okay, falling in love with the bad girl. Do you guys fall in love with bad boys, bad girls? You like a naughty boy? You like a naughty girl? Okay, cool. Okay, all signs. You guys like naughtiness. People talk about that. But also people talk about the fact that sometimes you get done dirty by the people that you fall in love with, collective. So there's also that. There also could be like people who used to know of you and know of the people that you deal with, and they still talk about you as it relates to who you were and not who you are. Why are people so pressed? I think you got people pressed. And you know what it is, collective? Readings like this let me know these are all projections, because people don't really know you on an intimate level like they would like to. They project a lot. Okay. They create their own false narratives about you. If you don't share much about your love life, which it feels like you are very private in your love life, people feel like maybe you are doing SCX work, okay? People may feel like maybe you are tricking people for money, okay? People may feel like you're doing things for money, okay? There's people who really are curious about your romance and how you make your money. Why are people curious about your romance and how you make your money? Your reputation is tied around your romance and your finance, collective, and that you're very private about both. People want to know more about your romance and your finance. That's your reputation. Also, some people may feel like, collective, they feel like you undercut them, that you could love somebody, but if something was beneficial for you, collective, that you would undercut them. They feel like, yeah, and if you're close to collective and collective really likes you, they'll invite you into their circle. But the moment collective may feel like there's an advantage for them, they will slice you out. So this could be a reading for like people who have competitors, like maybe your business has a competitor. Your competitor feels like you will slice them out at any point. Okay? If you're an entrepreneur, you run your own business and you're aware of your competitors and your competitors are aware of you, they feel like you will slice them out at any moment. So if there was like a government contract that was to come and it was for you to delegate out subcontract work, they knew that you would probably screw them over or something like that. Does that make sense? What's your reputation? All signs, what's your reputation? Freedom. Like I said, the people feel like you would choose you at all costs. Thank you. You would choose you at all costs. Sometimes there are people who feel like you ran over on them. You're really independent. Your reputation is you stand for you. People don't like that. People feel like you always choose you. You always choose you. Your reputation is you always see the bigger picture. People also hate that even when things seem down bad for you, collective, you still are pushing forward and you have hope. Okay, collective? You're always positive. Your reputation is even, and that's, didn't we talk about that in the beginning? People see you as a positive person, they just don't like the fact that you aren't super expressive about everything in your life as it relates to your romance and as it relates to your finances, okay? So don't get tricked out of your spot. People wish that they had the kind of angelic energy, the positive energy, the live life wild and free energy like you, collective, but they don't. So that's why people often feel like you are a scammer. That's why people often feel like you're a villain. People could feel like this because they're like, dang, how do you do this, collective? How do you do this? Some people would love if you wrote them like a manual, wrote a script on how you do the things that you do. Your reputation is you have people that love you, but the love is often disguised as hate because they want to be you. What a reputation to have, huh? What's at the bottom of the deck? What a reputation to have. Courage, yeah. People see how much odds you put the odds in your own favor, collective. You and nothing scares you also. You're the type where if something comes up as an obstacle, you address it head on. You don't run away from it. People see you as also financially abundant. You're always receiving. They see you as lucky. Your reputation is wow, you're so lucky. Wow, this person is so brave. Wow, this person is so courageous. Wow, this person is so positive. So I feel like behind closed doors, collective, people admire you. Your reputation is admirable, but to your face, it's like people treat you with a disdain. People treat you as though you don't carry weight. That's crazy. It's like when people troll other people, like the people who usually troll people are people who wish they had a similar reputation or wish they could emulate the people that they're trolling. Do you ever notice that? Do you ever notice that? The people who are trolling, the people who have negative comments to say, usually troll people whose reputation they wish that they could attain, whose reputation that they aspire to have. Do you ever notice that? That's why trolling is sick. It's really sick. Okay, let's get a little deeper. What's your reputation? What is your reputation? What is your reputation? Sneaky link. Why are people so obsessed with your love life? Do you see that's the second time it came out? People are obsessed with your love life. Your reputation is surrounded about your love life, collective. People want to know who you're sleeping with. You might be the type of person that's like you're very well put together, but people never see you with anybody. So they're like, why I never see collective with a man? Why I never see my all signs with a woman? Like they look good, everything about them is good. I know they hunching on somebody. So people want to know who you're hunching on. They're like, why I never could spot you? And you know what? The fact that people don't know who you hunching on, the fact that you remain single or people know you to be single, okay? That's what makes them want to have you as a sneaky link. They feel like you're the person that will keep your mouth quiet. Okay? You're the type of sneaky link that will keep your mouth quiet. Okay? Your reputation is you keep things on the hush hush. Who you have intimate times with, you don't speak about that. People don't know who you have intimate times with. Yeah, you're fun to be around. I told you with the freedom card here, you're fun to be around. Some people could mistake you as the fun girl too, or the fun guy. Like you're the type of person that only deals with just non committal or low key situations. And that may not always be the truth, collective. People may see your reputation could be like, wow, that's just the fun girl. That's just the fun guy. They don't take nothing serious. I've never seen them in a committed relationship. Yeah, they're hot. We have chemistry, but they just seem to really like their freedom. They really like their independence. People talk about how independent you are. And you know, some people are really envious of the fact that you are independent, collective. They don't like the fact that you're independent. Some people are jealous of that. They feel like also collective, how could you be so independent in a world that's so expensive? So they're like, okay, who are you sleeping with? Who are you dealing with that helps support your life? People are wondering if you have a supporter, okay? If you have a financier on your life, collective. That's your reputation. You, woo, okay, what else? Why is the focus on, look, your romantic life is your reputation. People only talk about your romantic life. Yep. People could talk about the fact that you are always looking for the next best thing. Your reputation is you could be always looking for the next best thing. People could say that it's also hard to lock you down. Your reputation is it's hard to lock you down. This person will likely has lots of sneaky links because they look good, but ain't nobody locking this person down. They like their freedom. Okay, this person is very courageous. Okay, they don't rely on anybody for anything. So if you piss this person off, if you piss my all signs off, you piss my collective off, they're gonna leave your ass. My all signs got options. You guys got options. You guys got options. And your reputation says that. That's what people talk about, the amount of options that you have romantically. And that you have a good spirit. You're good to be around. So there's people who I feel like there's this people of the opposite gender admire you, but people of the same gender resent you. Does that make sense? People of the same gender wish that they had the kind of free spirit, okay? The positivity that you have. There's people who of the same gender who wish that they had that, so then they have a disdain for you. But people of the opposite sex, because they see your jovial energy, they have no choice but to desire you. Okay, they have no choice but to fall in love with you. I feel like your reputation is people talk about how fast they fall in love with you, but how long it takes to get you to commit. So you're not a type of person, collective. There's all signs that you don't commit very easily. You have multiple lovers. People talk about you have multiple lovers. And when you deny people, collective 1111, make your wish right now on the clock. Amen. Okay, I made my wish. I hope you guys made your wish. Okay, they talk about the fact that collective, when your reputation is when you don't do something for somebody or you're unavailable for somebody, they feel like you're out on the prowl with another sneaky link, that you're having a affair, that you're cheating on them. Okay, even if you're not in a committed relationship, people feel like, wow, when I can't get through to the all signs, like when I can't reach them, I know they out with somebody else. I know they out with somebody else, or I know they up to no good. You could be very attractive, maybe have a lot of Scorpio energy, maybe have a lot of water sign energy here, because a lot of love, sex appeal. You could have dominant Mars placements as well. You could have a dominant Uranus placement as well. You could have a dominant eighth house placement as well. You could have heavy Capricorn placements as well. Also, Libra placements as well. I wouldn't say Leo placements because you're not out there with it. It just exudes from you. It just is. Let's pick up on a little bit more. What is your reputation? You're that guy. You're that girl. Even if you try not to get noticed, you get noticed. You're kind of like the toxic forbidden fruit. You're like a toxic forbidden fruit. People are like, dang, like, should I dabble in this? I'm interested. I'm intrigued with this. But can I really lock this person down? Or does this person really just like sneaky links? People are confused by your dynamic. It's like you are fun to be around, but people sometimes are like, okay, wait, can I get past? Can I get past this? You're the type of person, collective, where it's like, dang, everything on paper knocks, but like there's some type of interference. People see you though. People see you. And your reputation is you like your freedom. Okay? You like your freedom. You're really intoxicating. You're really hot. People, you get a lot of street cred. Like when you walk on the street, you turn heads. People notice you. People feel like you have multiple lovers. Maybe not that you sleep around. What's up, Rick? Not that you sleep around, but you have multiple lovers. Welcome in, Brig. Let's get a little deeper. What's your reputation? All signs, what is your reputation? I told you people really want to tap that. I told you, it's just something about you that's very alluring. Okay. Also, people feel like whatever it is that you want, you get it, collective. Whatever it is that you want, you get it. Whatever it is that you look, whatever it is you want, you get it. You also are very poised, very put together. I told you look good. I know when I read for a motherfucker that look good. Like you look good. You look good. You take care of yourself. The gossip is you take care of yourself. You look good. I told you you're euphoric to people. You're euphoric. People are enamored with you. People want a taste of you, but they know that they can't. You attract people like you're like the forbidden fruit. Your reputation is you, people know that they shouldn't be allured by you, yet they are manifesting, hoping that they could get just close enough to you. Do you understand that? You could attract people who have husbands, people who have wives, people who are in committed situations just because you have a something about you. It's a gravitational pull where it's like, I shouldn't be doing this, yet I can't help myself. What's your reputation? What is your reputation? Yeah, I told you. People are like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. This feels wrong, but it feels right. Your reputation is you feel wrong, but you're still so right. Okay, you're like a taboo. Look, I can't fucking make it up. You're like a taboo. You feel so wrong, but so right. It's like everything about you says that you're exclusive. Everything about you says danger, danger, alert. Everything about you says, man, this person is sexy. This person is out of my league. This person is too good. This person takes care of themselves. Everything about this says, wow, I'm in a commitment. I shouldn't be doing this. But yet, collective, people are so into you. So into you. It's like, so what do I do? Your reputation is you make people question. So what do I do next? Welcome in, Yannick. They be like, what do I do next? People don't know what to do next with you. That's your reputation. They're like, dang. Okay, so here I am. I know I'm in a tricky situation. Look, the depth. So what do I do next? I know I'm in a tricky situation with collective. I know this is like taboo. I know this is like danger. I know this is like watch yourself, but I can't help but want to go deeper. You ignite flames. Your reputation, I told you, you're very seen, very visible, very spicy, very hot, very magnetic, very alluring, very captivating. Your reputation, that's what people say about you. I told you, the same sex envy you while the opposite sex are like ecstasy to you. They feel so enthralled by you. Does that make sense? Let's get into the tarot messages. If you guys find that the reading is resonating with you, okay, thank you so much for hitting the like button and supporting the live and the video as it circulates to the broader community out there who identifies or feel the needs to click on here. To all the new subscribers, welcome on in. Thank you guys so much for growing the community. I see you. And as you join, utilize the comment section, guys. Don't be shy. What is your reputation? All signs. Y'all saw that? Did y'all see that? The Hermit. You're reclusive. That's the card that came out. We're going to keep the Hermit. So your reputation could be that you're really smart. You could be smarter than your age. People could think that you're really wise beyond your age. People could also think that you don't really fuck with people like that. Like you like your own space. You like to retreat. You only come out when it's like important. And when you do pop out, you pop out really big. Okay. People feel you. People see you when they're in your presence. You don't often make your presence known, but when you enter a room, everybody feels your presence. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let's get into it. Tarot. Did I cut the deck? I did. I'm gonna just shuffle again because that falling. What's your reputation? I feel like also you trick people. Okay, people are like, I was focused, but you captivated my attention, and now I'm like more focused on you than I was focused on what I should have been focusing on. Do you feel like you do that to people? Because people definitely say that about you. People also say that, damn, it's like you make people question what they thought they liked. You make people question what they thought they liked, what they thought they were into. Okay, you're like a hyper, like a high. What's that word called? It's gonna come back to me. You make people question what they thought they liked. Your reputation is like, dang, I I thought I liked this, but ever since I met such and such, like I think like this now. That's pretty powerful. All signs, what is your reputation? What is your reputation? What is your reputation? People could say your reputation too is maybe that you are like you value traditionalism, you value knowledge, okay? Justice. The Ace of Wands. You will stand at nothing but to have people respect you, okay? Respect is huge for you. Yeah, respect is huge for you, collective. Your reputation as respect is huge for you. I told you you hold weight. Whenever you walk in a space, people feel your presence. And also your reputation is if you don't fuck with a motherfucker, you don't fuck with a motherfucker. And people know that. People know better than to make themselves bigger than what it is when they're in your presence, especially when you don't deal with them. What I say, people are intimidated by you. Your reputation could be that you're intimidating. You take up too much space. People call all your reputation is, oh, if you're having a friend group thing, if people feel like sometimes they don't want to invite you out. People don't want to invite you out. Your reputation is if I invite out all signs, if I invite out collective, they're gonna steal all the show. People are always gravitating towards collective. Collective always gets all the attention. Okay, why do all the people that I like don't like me, but they like collective? So you could be collective. That could be the your reputation. You pull people, okay, collective, in a way that other people can't. You have a pull on people that other people can't do, and they can't figure it out. Okay, and people also say, collective, you don't do too much. You just do enough. You're the type that don't do too much. But let somebody do too much to you, baby, all bets is off. You do more than enough. You get what I mean? It's like you have the unified balance with you. And that comes from with I feel like you have years of experience beyond your age. No matter what your age is, collective, people may talk about that. No matter what your age is, collective, you the way that you carry yourself, like is people don't want to fuck with you. It's like I would rather not mess over collective because I know that when it comes to them, things don't play out fair. So people could say, dang, you don't play things fair. People could say collective, dang, how do the odds always fall in collective favor? Your reputation could be like, dang, I threw this negative energy at collective, or dang, I heard such and such negative about collective, but dang, did you also see that they're on the come up? Did you also see how fast they bounce back? Did you? People could also feel like you get a lot of attention. People also, your reputation also collective is that when you get the attention, you don't care if it's negative or it's positive because you know the power of attention. People know that you know the power of attention, which is probably why they feel like the villain card came out in the beginning, right? Which is probably why they feel like you are a villain. People feel like you use villainship. People feel like you use toxicity to alchemize, and that's why they feel like you're a scammer. People feel like you turn your not your victimhood, you turn your trials, okay, into profit. And people don't like that because people are like, dang, that's a negative situation that happened to collective. The odds were stacked against collective. Collective don't got nobody on their side, but yet they able to come up off of a situation that's supposed to tear them down. You came up off situations that was supposed to tear you down. That's what people say your reputation is. People be hoping that you fail. People be hoping that you confuse. People be hoping that they could catch your ass in a conflict. Okay. People be hoping and praying that they could catch you in a way that they can expose you, collective, but no. But no. But no. But no. Where the deck at? What else? What's all signs? What is your reputation? What's your reputation? Three of Wands, you keep growing and glowing. You keep getting better and better. You keep expanding. People talk about how rapidly you expand. They want to know if you're doing work to expand. They're like, ain't no way in hell things are moving so fast for you. Every time you set your eyes on the prize collective, you stay winning. Every time you put your eyes on a prize collective, you stay winning. You got people like, not only are they envious, but they're plotting. That's probably why the villain vibes came up here. People be plotting against you. People be plotting against you, and especially hoping that they could expose you as somebody who is adulterous, hoping that they could expose you as somebody who steals people money, somebody who's not integral, somebody who does bad business. Somebody's really here trying to make it seem like you are the villain, when really you just somebody who is about your business, and you serve, and you believe in justice and serve in order. And it's not that you take justice into your own hands, it's that the fact that people work against you, and when people work against you, they fail to realize that those same things, if you working against me, I know I'm an alchemist. I turn those things over and they work for me. So your reputation is how fast you have turnovers. Okay, you be turning shit over so fast. Okay, you be turning shit over so fast. They be like, damn, another one. Fuck, I thought you be frustrating people. Okay, all signs. What is your reputation? You frustrate people. They get frustrated. They like, how the hell you keep accelerating? How the hell you keep moving? Yeah, look, you move on fast. People also talk about how fast you move on. So with all the sneaky link cards here, and what was the other card? The cuffing season. People feel like that you don't cuff. You fuck, you have a good time, you bust nuts, and then you get out of there. You get that head, that bread, then leave. Okay, that's what people say. You leave. You're a leaver. Okay, people say that you don't stay around for a long time. Yeah, you're a good lover. Yeah, you got depth to you, but all you gonna get out of this person is probably like a good night. And I feel like collective, you do that on purpose. Because remember, the first card out was the hermit next to self-care. So you prioritize your own energy, you prioritize your self-growth, you prioritize a recalibration time. A lot of people, you know where they falter, they don't give themselves time to recalibrate. Being in your own energy, taking time out specifically away from people, is recalibration. That ushers in, what does that say? Self-growth. That ushers in, what does that say? Self-focus. That ushers in, what does that say? Self-finding. So you really prioritize self-finding, self-growth, okay, and self-care. And that's why people really see you as the villain, because they're like, dang, I can't really understand the depths of this person. And you're like, the depths of it is that I really just prioritize myself and my well-being, okay, and I celebrate my own wins, okay, and I leave situations at the drop of a dime when they don't support me, collective. And what's wrong with that? People say that you're a sexy lever. I don't know why I heard that. You're a sexy lever. You are a sexy lever. A couple more cards. What is your reputation? All times, yeah, you are a sexy lever. About your money, I told you, you get that head, that bread, then leave. Let me know in the comments. Is that true? Is that y'all? Because that's what people say about y'all. Like, you about your coin. Please run me my money, and then I got somewhere to go. Thank you. Run me my splah, and then I got somewhere to go. Okay. Please, if you're in here and you're enjoying the vibes and the messages are resonating for you, hit the like button. Thank you so much, and consider subscribing to the growing community. Okay. People are so fixated on your materials. Like, why are people so fixated on your materials? What's your reputation in love specifically? Because people keep talking about a sneaky link. So I want to ask the tarot specifically, like, what's your reputation in love? What's my all signs reputation at Two of Cups? People talk about your love life fucking heavy. You have multiple people who are deeply infatuated with you, collective. What's all signs? What's your reputation in love? What's your reputation in love? You got somebody. Thank you, Yaya. Hit the like button and subscribe. Okay? You have hidden lovers and hidden haters. I told you, what did I say in the beginning? The people who hate you really love you. They have deep admiration for you. They just don't know your secret sauce and how it is that you do what you do. And they see you walking in high regards, that they love you, but they really fucking hate you because they can't be you. Isn't that some sick shit? But your reputation in love is that you do it really good. You're really passionate. People feel like they fall for you really deep, but you also are a lever. You're a lover and a lever. People talk about you love and you leave. You get that then leave. Okay. Anything else? What's your reputation in love? What's the all sign? Yeah, look at that. People really fall head over heels for you in love. People really feel like you have an emotional depth. The people also feel really comfortable with you. So you could be the type of person, their reputation is, dang, I told Collective my deepest, darkest secrets that I tried to scuffle down in me, and they still ain't commit to me. Okay, and they still ain't commit to me. Hello, welcome in, Natasha. Hello, welcome in, Maid Morgan. Uh, People feel like, dang, and people also stick around thinking that you maybe just move slow to things. Okay, you have people who think that, okay, if I stick around, it's just Collective moves slow, so let me keep putting in the effort. For some of you guys, you like, yeah, maybe I do move slow, but I feel like for most of you guys, it's like, no, like I got that head, I got my bread, and then I left. So people feel like you are slow to lock down, like you don't get locked down so easy, Collective. If you was wondering if people was in your love life, they are. If you were wondering if people were gossiping about your finances, they are. If you were wondering if people are gossiping about how you maintain a certain lifestyle, okay, they are. If you were wondering if people were talking about your independence, okay, they are. People are like, God damn, how you, to some people, they're like, you're the perfect package. But you know why this devil card came up here? Because they were like, no one is the perfect package. So to somebody, you're somebody's deepest fantasy, Collective. Your reputation is you're a lot of people's deepest fantasy. However, people feel like their fantasies never come true. People are like, fantasies rarely come true. So there's no way that I'm into Collective like that. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. There's so many of you that are in here. Thank you so much for those who are supporting the community. If you feel like the messages are resonating and or you love the energy here, you already know what to do. People feel like, dang, you are a wet dream. They know that they can't fully give into you. They know that it's a catch. For you, Collective, people feel like it's a catch. I don't know what the catch is. I don't know if there is a catch. I don't know if that's just a projection. I don't know if it's their imagination, but people just feel like for you, Collective, you're a catch and you're too good to be true. And you are spicy and you are alluring and you are the forbidden fruit, especially if there are people who are in marriages. You come up in people's marriages. I want to tell you that much, okay? And there's some people who've been in it for a long time in their marriages, okay? And they see the way the spark when your name is mentioned, or they see a picture of you, how you light up, but when they are in their own respective relationships where it's supposed to be because we've been together for years, you're supposed to feel that ecstasy for me. No. So there could be a relationship where people are arguing about, but you always talk about such and such like this. You always light up when such and such name comes up, but you don't do that for me. So Collective, your reputation is damn. You be hook, lining, and sinking their asses, okay? This is the part where we head into the all signs individual from Aries all the way to Pisces. There will be somebody in this community who will do a grand favor for the community by putting the timestamps, if you will, after this video is uploaded in the comment section of where we began for the all signs. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into all signs. From Aries to Pisces, what is your reputation? From Aries to Pisces, what is your reputation? What did you say? Yeah, if they're not serving your highest good, you're out. That's how it should be. But also know that it needs to be reciprocal too. I have a crush on the messenger, so I'm biased. Okay. We ain't doing that over here, baby, but thank you. I'll just take that as a compliment. They just don't believe they can truly manifest their heart's desires. And that's a real thing. That is a real thing. This is me being transparent here, so pause. That's a real thing. I dated somebody last year, was probably their dream girl, their dream woman. Excuse me, I'm not a, I'm a whole woman, like God, anyway, dream woman. It was their dream woman. They get you, they experience you, then they realize that there's still things left within themselves that they haven't fully transcended, which is likely insecurities that they then project onto you or try to control and condemn you. So yes, whoever said that, that's really, 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 really important. People could pray for the things, but you can pray for the things all you want, but do you walk in the embodiment of the thing that you pray for? Because if you if you don't walk in the embodiment, the thing that you want, yeah, you're attracting it, but will you be able to maintain it? Will you be able to grow it? Will you be able to sustain it? And that's where a lot of people mess up. The sustainability, the growth, okay, the nurturing, feeling worthy. That's where people mess up. So your reputation, And that's probably why people in this message is coming across like that. You're the villain. You're not the villain. Okay, and in some people's eyes you are the villain because you have that self-knowledge. Okay, and that's why the hermit card was the first came out. You have that wisdom, you have the love of self. You're okay with being by yourself. There's a lot of people where they need a crew. I feel like the people who are on this live today, especially for this reading, and those who click back on it, they don't run in crews. They have an okay time being by themselves. It's okay to be by yourselves. Okay, it's okay to be by yourselves. It's okay to walk in your own grace. Aries through Pisces. Aries, okay? What's your reputation? What's Aries' reputation? Aries. Some people see you as a snake. Some people see you as two-faced. Some people see you as somebody that's greedy, somebody that will take advantage of others in order to get the things that you want, Aries, okay? That's how people are saying your reputation is. And some people could say that you have like a body odor, or like you're dirty, or your house is dirty or something like that, Aries. Taurus. Taurus, people talk about the fact that how easy you take people back. Taurus, people talk about you. If you took an ex back recently, people talk about the fact that the exes that you take back, they dog you out and you still take them back. People talk about your self-confidence and your self-worth. How you feel that, yeah, maybe you present one way, but people feel like they know the inside of you, and it's not the same. What the fuck? This is messy. This is messy. Gemini, what's your reputation? What's Gemini reputation? The hermit in reverse, that you be in everybody's face. Gemini, they feel like you also can't hold water. You know that saying, like you can't hold water? Yeah, Gemini, that's how people feel about you. People also feel like, Gemini, sometimes you're a bird brain. You feel like you got a lot of advice, but you're really a bird brain. This is spicy. What the fuck? Cancer. What's your reputation, Cancer? That you never stay consistent in anything. And it's not that you don't stay consistent. It's like you start a lot of things, but you start the same thing. So people could be saying, Cancers, you date the same, or you always do the same thing, just in a different variation. They're saying that you're really not as creative as you think, or you need to be more creative. People talk about how you regurgitate and reuse and reduplicate things just in different formats. Okay, Leo, what's your reputation? Leo's reputation is, you're messy, Leo. People feel like you are messy. And people feel like you hide a lot. People also can feel like you have an addiction, Leos. There's something else. People also feel like you're hiding things. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not called for me to say right now, but people feel like you hide a lot of things and you have an addiction. People feel like also you've not been holding your weight. People feel like you get them all invested, okay, and then you don't hold your weight. I don't know what that's about. Virgo, your reputation. Virgo's reputation. You cleaned up your act. They're talking about your family. They like you cleaning up your act. You fixing things with your family. You fixing things with your household. Getting back on stable grounds. Your reputation is you're prioritizing your family now. Your family's not all fucked up. Some of you guys maybe had a fucked up situation in your family. People were like your household. Like people just were in your business as it relates to your materials, your household, your family. Virgos, and they're saying now you cleaned up your act. Your shit is not fucked up anymore. Libra, what's your reputation? Libras, what's your reputation? Libra's reputation. Libras, that's a lot of card. You pulled your own. Libras, people are saying that you finally realize your power. They're saying Libras finally realize their powers. Also, Libras, if people are feeling like you're doing them exactly what they did you. Also, Libra, your reputation right now is that you're going to get some type of notoriety, public notoriety from somebody or something from the past. Something from the past, Libras, something from the past. It may relate to legality. It may relate to education. It may relate to contracts. It may relate to paperwork, Libras. Your reputation right now is, Libras, there's somebody that owed you a balance of things, and the balance will be public. I don't know what Libra that is, but people are talking about your heavy on your reputation. Okay, Libras, and making sure that your reputation remains pure, or if not pure, at least factual. Scorpio, what's your reputation? Scorpio, your reputation is You're being exposed little by little. People feel like they're seeing you clear and clear little by little. People are also feel like if you're on digital media, Scorpio, people feel like they are gathering your sauce. They are knowing, they are figuring out how to do what you do. Okay. Scorpio, your reputation, people are figuring out that it's not so special. People feel like your reputation is not so special, that they could do what you do. This is spicy as fuck. Okay. Who's after Scorpio? Sagittarius, what's your reputation? That you are a liar and you got exposed? That you're unstable or unfit? People could talk about you talked a big game and you couldn't back it up. Sagittarius, that's the reputation. You talk a big game, you can't back it up. People are saying don't ever do a crime with Sagittarius because you will get caught up. They're not as slick as they say they are. Capricorn, what's your reputation? That's too many cards. Capricorn, what's your reputation? You don't know when to give things up. You like for people to walk all over you, Capricorn. You like to be in misery. You like to be in sorrow. This is fucking spicy. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know the reading was gonna come out like this, guys. Capricorn, that's your reputation. People feel like you like to be dogged on. You don't know when to let go of a situation and give it up. Damn, that could be your best friends or people in your family that are talking shit about you, Capricorn. So I would reevaluate your family members at this time and your besties, because it could be having a separate conversation as it relates to your romantic life and you being a stayer instead of a leaver. Oof. Okay. Who's after that? Aquarius, what's your reputation right now? That you still holding on to something, Aquarius. Somebody embarrassed you, Aquarius, and instead of you standing up with dignity, they feel like you cowered even more. Somebody feel like you took the easy way out, Aquarius, and you let somebody humble you. Last but not least, Pisces. What's Pisces' reputation? Pisces, you're seducing somebody right now. Somebody finds you ultra sexy, ultra seductive. Okay. Ooh, somebody want to sleep with you. They like, God, I got to have Pisces. And they could be an age difference with you guys. They're fire sign, okay, or have lots of fire placements or a strong Mars. Like they are into you, Pisces. The gossip is you are fine, especially if this is like around a workplace dynamic, okay, and you're the new person there and there's like upper management or not even upper management, but senior staff. They like, dang, Pisces, I got to get some of that ass. Okay, Pisces. Okay. Let's do two more pulls and then we're gonna call it Joe for the day. Okay. Since this was a lot about love, thank you guys for whoever does the timestamps for the all signs Aries through Pisces in the comments. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. The community appreciates you as well. Since it was a lot of love gear, we're going to pull three cards specifically. Okay. What's your reputation in love specifically? Okay. What is the all signs reputation in love? I don't know why I'm laughing. Pisces, they want to tear that ass up. I say Pisces, make them work for you. You can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them working for it, honey. Okay. If you heard me, you heard me. For all signs, what's your reputation and love? One more card. What did I tell you? It's giving heavy attention of others. Okay. People are addicted to the attention of you, collective. They want to feel wanted and needed by you, collective. They don't feel whole without it. Okay. So your reputation in love is people want you to be fixated on them. People feel like they're fixated on you, but you're not so much as fixated on them as they are you. They crave your attention. Okay. People, your reputation in love is that people fall for you really hard. I just say that. It must be written in the stars because you're definitely a part of my destiny. We belong together. So people feel like they get jealous over you. Your reputation in love is people get jealous over you in love. They want to lock you down real quick. They feel like they never met anybody like you, okay? God dang. What type of splat my collective guy? I got that. Okay. They also in love, they feel like you outsmart them, that you're really intelligent, you're really smart. Okay. As it relates to love, your partner says, damn, you outsmart me every time. Okay. And you know what else in love? They can't gaslight you. People know and love your reputation is they cannot gaslight you even if they tried. Okay. They can't do it. they'll get caught up every single time. Let's close out your reading, your all signs. What's your reputation with some fortune messages? What would your reputation be like in the future? In the next, okay, for summer. Summer starts on the 23rd of June this month. So from June 23rd to September 22nd, what is my all signs reputation from June 23rd to September 22nd, 2026? What is my all signs reputation? Okay, let's get into it. All signs. What is your reputation for this summer? This summer, what is your reputation this summer? Prepare for people to be sick of you this summer, guys. Prepare for people to be sick of you this summer, guys. People feel like you are doing too much. You're taking up too much space. People feel like you are taking up too much. You getting too much money. Okay, if you're an entrepreneur, okay, your competitors feel like you're getting to the bag too much. They don't like how much money you are getting. Okay, also, your reputation for the summer is be somebody you could get into something legal. I say that because Family Matters came up here. It could be like two men fighting over whose is bigger. You know what I mean? Like, I hope I'm not going to say that. It could be two men fighting over whose is bigger this time, and it's just really bigger in terms of ego, not even bigger in terms of size. If you catch my drift. Don't let anybody bait you this summer, collective, because it could end in a long, drawn out legal battle where you just realize this is stupid anyway, and all that the only people that are benefiting is both of you guys as lawyers, okay? But heavy on the competition is stiffening, and it's really not even that it's stiffening, collective. It's just that people feel like you are outrunning the game, you are lapping them, and people are feeling stupid as it relates to you financially. Well, keep doing whatever the hell it is that you're doing. I don't know what it is that y'all doing, but you're doing it well. Okay, look with the business card here. Whatever you're doing in terms of business, you're doing it well, especially in romance too, because this is business and romance. Until next time, guys, I love you guys madly. Thank you for the continued love and support that you showed. Welcome into all the new subscribers. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for commenting below. Thank you for sharing with a good friend. And definitely thanks for hitting the subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. You already know.